name is Montgomery. I am the brand attorney and the owner of Off the Mark IP Solutions, where we help clients throughout the United States with trademark, copyright, and business development solutions. Thank you so much for joining me this Thursday for Ask Me Thursday. Ask Me Thursday is something that we do that allow you to ask your questions relating to trademarks, copyrights, patents, or business development solutions. And yes, you did hear me correctly. I said patents. We have included a new service to our list of amazing ways that we can help you, and that is patents. So if you have patent questions or if you have something that needs to be patent, definitely call our office at 334-523-0022 or go to our website at iprotectbrands.com and complete the intake form. But we are here because someone asked a question. And if you have a question that you want to ask, definitely all you have to do is email it at to hello@offthemarkipsolutions.com, or you can private message us on our business page. Don't send it to our personal page because we won't see it. But if you will send it to our business page, we will definitely be able to get that, see that question, and maybe your question will be selected for next week's Ask Me Thursday. Now today's question is one that I get asked a lot, and maybe not this exact question, but a variation of this question. And it is, basically the question is, can I use copyrights to protect my short phrase? And the answer to that question is no. You cannot use copyrights to protect your short phrases. Remember, copyrights protect original works that are in a fixed, tangible form. And while that does include written work like plays and books and songs and things of that nature, even movie scripts and things of that nature, it does not include short phrases. So that brings us to our real question, right? The reason that you all are tuning in today, and I know you're tuning in because I get this question a lot. So the question is, how can I protect my short phrase? What do I need to do to make sure that my short phrase is protected? And let's talk about that. That's why we're here today for Ask Me Thursday. The first thing you need to know is that unless your short phrase is associated with a good or a service, it cannot be protected. So if you came up with the 2018 version of Fleek and Lit, and you guys have to excuse me and my old references, yeah, I'm not that hip or cool, and I'm okay with that. But you get the point, right? So if you come up with the next phrase that you think is going to be the next trend and everybody's going to be using, and you want to make sure that you make money off of it, you can't do that unless it's associated with a good or service. That means that if you come up with the phrase and you just put it on a t-shirt or any type of merchandise like a mug or something, that's not associated with a good or a service. That's simply a design. So what we mean by, so I guess the next question is, Lakanya, what do you mean by associated with a good or a service? What does that even mean? Speak English. Let's see. I'm going to speak English. So when we say associated with a good or a service, now we're moving away from copyrights and we're talking about trademarks, right? And so if you remember, trademarks protect the source of a brand identifier. And that is that thing that consumers recognize as the source of a good or a service. So unless your mark is being used to identify the source of a good or a service, that short phrase cannot be protected. And if you just put something on a t-shirt, that doesn't tell people who made the shirt. If you put it on the front of the t-shirt, all it is someone says, oh, that's a cute phrase, that's a cute t-shirt. They don't say, oh my gosh, Nike made that t-shirt, or Wet Seal, or Calvin Klein. They don't say that unless it has the brand name on there. And the only reason they would associate that brand name, with the t-shirt is because they are familiar with the brand, because they know the brand makes clothing. So the only way you can get your short phrase protected is if you associate it with a good or a service. If you start selling goods or providing a service using that name, and maybe making that your tagline or your trade name or something of that nature. All right? So I hope everyone understands what I'm saying and everyone gets it. Just because you come up with this great phrase, or maybe you're making you can't protect it. You can't stop other people from using it. Not just by itself. I mean, we don't put restrictions on words. Like, just imagine if we weren't able to say certain words because someone came up with it, then we wouldn't have any words, right? Because someone came up with every word that we say. So when it comes to restriction and excluding other people from using words, the only reason that you'll be able to do that is if it's a trademark. And the only way it can be a trademark is if that slogan, that short phrase, is associated with a good or a service. So, example of short phrases that are being used in association with a good or a service. Just do it. Hey Karen, just do it is Nike's phrase, and it's associated with the goods. They sell apparel, correct? We are the good heat. I think that's what it is. And that is Alagasco. That's the gas company here. They're Motel 6. We leave the light on for you. If you guys have some short phrases, put them in the comments. If you just taglines that you see from different businesses. And when you're thinking about how you can protect yours, what you need to be doing with it, take note of how they're using theirs. No one just has a phrase protected and not doing anything with it. You don't get to do that. You have to associate it with a good or a service. So if you create something, the thing that you want to do, and I'll give you another caveat, is that just because it's associated with a good or a service doesn't necessarily mean that you'll be afforded trademark protection. Because sometimes what people like to do is to hop on trends. And if something's really popular, then they want to go and create lines and businesses after it, right? And create brands about it, around it. And the challenge with that is that when people see that really trendy short phrase, they don't associate it with a good or a service. They just say, oh, there's that catchy phrase. There's that black girl magic. That's this. They don't associate black girl magic with talk shows or magazines or anything of that nature. All right. So that's something else you need to take into consideration. While it's good to be able to use these trends to elevate your business and your brands, don't ever use those trends and create your brand around it, because what you want at the end of the day is people to associate whatever slogan or tag that you're using with your specific good or service. Because what good is it for you to develop this brand around it, right? And when someone sees it, you don't get the business for it because they don't think, oh, that's coming from them. They just think, oh, that's a cute shirt, because they see tons of other brands with that same trendy phrase. Okay, well, that's what I have for you today. Thank you so much for joining us for this Thursday's Ask Me Thursday. We're trying something new today. Let me know if you like the videos live from our page. We go live from our page. We also go live from our Facebook group. So let me know which one works for you. We are trying something new. And if you like this video, if you found this video useful, make sure that you like it. Make sure that you share it. And if you have questions that are specific to your business, make sure you contact our office at iprotectbrands.com, or you can call us at 334-523-0022.